Friday. Welcome Friday morning. So
we're eating pot pie today.
We are. True story. So this may look deceiving.
It's a makeshift pot pie. Don't judge me.
You see what happened was, see how this looks like a bowl of tater tots?
It's pot pie underneath.
See what happened was, I made the pot pie filling, not feeling. Or either one, it might have feelings. And so I was cooking it, and I was just like, have we any potatoes? Have we any potatoes? Anyway, back on Pirates Day. And we didn't have any, except for in the garden, and it's been raining all day, in case you couldn't tell by the lack of light, natural light. And so it's definitely not as eye-catching when it's this cloudy, overcast during the day. And so it was just like, well, we have plenty of potatoes in the garden, but it was like, yes, let's go outside in the drizzling rain and pull potatoes out of the drizzly soil and rinse it off in the cold hose. And so I was just like, hey, we have tater tots.
Too much effort.
And so I was like, hey, we have tater tots. So I was going to make the pot pie filling, and then I was going to put tater tots on top of that, and then bake it until they were crispy, and then put the pot pie, what's that thing called? Crust on top of that, and then cook it again. But
there was a miscommunication.
And so Lindy made the pot pie top, and I was just like, well, I was going to make tater tots and put it in there. And so then I just cooked the tater tots and dumped them on top.
Yeah, but the crust isn't really eye-pleasing anyway, so this looks much more appetizing than my crust.
The crust looked delicious. It wasn't pretty per se, but it looked flaky, which is what is the important thing for crust anyway. Also, what we're celebrating for today, which might be anywhere in this realm of this week, we're celebrating checkers. We will celebrate that on Monday. Because I don't know if I feel like playing checkers right now. Hunting and fishing. So
this is number 2.
You see, I
want to make sure she gets the same amount as me.
Yeah, because we don't argue about that stuff ever. And so
today's been an interesting.
I burned myself. Day. I would show you, but you can't hardly even tell. But you see what happened was I put the tater tots into
a frying
pan, and then I took the frying pan out and I put it on the stove, and then I forgot that the frying pan had been in the oven because it was just a frying pan
with a stainless steel handle. So she grabbed the handle after it had been in the oven, and with her hand, and burned herself.
I only grabbed it for like a half a second, but it was long enough to not burn my guitar calluses because they're, calluses, but to burn my normal skin. Oh, so today on National Fishing and Hunting Day.
Oh, is it?
This is a fishing shirt. You see. It's like that special fiber that's, where it's like quick drying and whatnot. It's quick drying, and it is halfway. What?
Don't eat the crust.
Don't eat the crust?
It's like squeaky dry.
We'll just have to get it wet with the soup.
Apparently.
Well, mine wasn't dry.
You didn't get a bite of crust.
I did too.
Anyway, so there's the pot pie. Hopefully I don't drop any on this way.
Okay. So, you see what happened was, I am in school for ecology, wildlife, and fisheries. And so, I used to work with fish, and I still study fish, but I don't work with them anymore. Not right now, because I'm taking classes. And so, I know a lot about fish. And
bugs.
I know even more about bugs. Like the fishing bugs, the fly fishing kind of bugs. And so I studied and researched fish, and in one of the projects we were radio telemetry tagging the fish. You know what that means? Or I don't know how to explain it to you, so I'm not going to tell you. Just kidding. What happened was we made like about a 2-inch long incision in the underbelly of the fish. We would catch them by actually fishing, because otherwise we would have to electroshock like the river. So we were just fishing, and we would bring in a fish, and then we would put it in a mild anesthetic so that it didn't feel it, / so that it didn't go into shock or anything. And we would make a small like 2-inch incision in the underbelly of the fish, and it was like in very cold water, like ice water, because it's natural. And it's number one, cold is in natural anesthetic, and number two, it's the temperature that the fish normally lives at. And so we would make an incision in the underbelly of the fish, and then we would stick a radio telemetry tag in there, and it would have this little cable coming out from under it. So I fished for part of my job, and a lot of my sponsors and everything like that.
Big, huge chunk of meat.
And we also sewed it back up with glycolysis dissolving sutures. Don't know what that means. I'm really not going to explain that one to you. So then I fished, and then we had sponsors. So once I got off work, I had to continue to fish because the sponsors wanted to see the people who worked on the river and in the river and doing work for the river. They wanted to see them fishing. Like, you can't just study fish. You have to know how to fish. So I learned how to fish.
She's going to teach all the grandkids how to fish, because none of us know how to do it. And the cousins.
And hunt and shoot a gun and all that stuff. I'm not, like, brilliant with the rifle yet. I'm good, but I'm not brilliant. But I'm pretty good with a pistol. Because I actually had to do training for grip and all that stuff. Oops, that didn't happen. You didn't see anything. And,
Sprechen Sie English?
You didn't see anything.
I sprechen. I've been getting bites of cheese, I think. I'll try and eat this giant piece of meat. My mouth is big enough, and I know that it is.
You could have left it to me. I would have done it. Apparently, I stuffed a whole banana in my mouth before.
Nothing happened.
So, oh snap. Today is the first day of autumn. Happy first day of autumn.
It's not. Yesterday was the first day of autumn.
No.
We've had this argument at least 4 times today.
Okay, here's the thing. She thinks that since it's the first day of winter on the 22nd of December.
No, it's 21st? The first day of winter every 21st, every quarter.
Okay, but here's the thing that she doesn't understand. There are 365 days in a year.
Okay.
How are you going to split that into 4 even sections? Please tell me.
Okay, there's 12 months. That's how. That's even. So the first day of spring is the 21st of March.
But that does not make sense to the universe, to the world, to the solar system.
It doesn't really. We should actually have 13 months that are each 28 days. If you're going to be all fruitcake technical.
So 13 goes into 365 evenly? Pretty sure it doesn't.
I don't know. Okay, there's this math genius that says that would be so much more efficient if we had 13 months, each having 28 days.
What would we call it?
Who cares? Because the way that our calendar is set up is not efficient. Because then every 4th year we have to add a leap day, whatever, all that crap.
So people that don't think that she is oracle or anal about anything, you're wrong. Just a look at what's going on right now.
I have tendencies. The 21st of every quarter is the start of a new season. March 21st, June 21st, September 21st, December 21st. And I know December 21st because that's my mom's birthday. So it's the first day of winter.
So, happy first day of autumn today. So we're eating chicken pot pie, or actually it's deer pot pie. You know, it's in the same realm of the meat family.
We just eat whatever meat we have.
Something, you know.
So our fall happened like overnight. It was like warm and sunny.
80 degrees.
80 degrees. The next day it rained and it's been like 52 degrees ever since. It's outrageous. It's not even October yet and my mom started a fire already. I mean, I love autumn. But autumn leads into winter and winter lasts all too long in Idaho.
I love Idaho.
I think.
I love Idaho and all of his. See, here's the thing. I kind of think of Idaho as a girl because it's Mother Nature.
I never knew this. We didn't plan this conversation.
But, which is what I consider most land, just a girl. But the thing is that Idaho is basically the personified version of my grandpa. And so I don't really know what to think anymore. I'm like, well, if it's my grandpa, then it's male, but it's definitely a girl. Temperamental. Its temperament is like a girl. But it also is my grandpa or the Idaho personified into my grandpa, I guess I could say. Like, basically, Idaho was just like, I'm going to create a person like me. And my grandpa came out of that.
So, happy day of autumn. First day of autumn. Happy pot pie day. Show us pictures of your pot pie. It probably will be more beautiful than ours. Tell us your favorite.
Yeah, please send us pictures. We want pictures of your pot pie.
Yeah, we got to see the pictures of people's Monte Cristos, except it wasn't Monte Cristo.
There was a torta. It was a Mexican torta because it was
National
Hispanic Day.
Not day, month.
Yeah, but she said day.
Okay, well, it's month. But anyway, so show us pictures. We love that. We love hearing what you think of us and the crazy things.
It makes me so happy to hear from you guys. So
it does. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe, share,
comment,
etc.
Watch on YouTube. That would be good too if you want to.
And we love you. And make cards. May adventures be in your cards.